Welcome to the Mo Show. The only show on the internet hosted by me, Massimo, but you can call me Mo. Now don't click away, please. Because today, we're going to paint. We're going to paint Kratos, the dude from God of War. Now God knows I can't afford a new PS4 game. It's like that episode of Rick and Morty where they change the currency amount, or like the currency to 0. That's Canada right now, all the time. It's like $80 to buy a new PS4 game. So I actually haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of it. I played the last 3 games. I really love the art direction in the new one, so I thought I'd get it out of my system and just do a painting, and that'll kind of be my fix until I come across like $100, and then I'll buy it. Maybe. Anyways, let's get started. So today I'll be painting in oils. We'll be using a limited palette consisting of titanium white, cadmium red, cadmium yellow light, ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, and ivory black. I generally stick to brands such as M. Graham and Gamblin, but that's really a personal choice. To start my painting, I do a rough lay-in with a mixture of burnt sienna and ivory black. I use a method called blocking in, where I start with bigger shapes and get smaller and smaller as I progress. This serves as a foundation layer for the rest of the painting, so I try to get this as close as possible to the real thing. And that's it, just the essential points I need to continue forward with my painting and know that I'm not putting things out of place. Next I start laying in basic colors. I usually start with a very dark value that I can relate to. I find that if I don't, my value range will be compressed on accident, either too light or too dark. At this stage of the painting, I've laid in a lot of the basic colors. Notice how there isn't really any detail, just tiles of color. I find it important to stay more general and not get caught up in one area of the painting when I'm working alla prima, meaning all at once or in one sitting. Next, I'm going to use my palette knife to get some impasto or thick paint applied to my board. When you're working wet on wet, texture often comes in the form of brushwork. The reference I'm working from gives Kratos a very gaunt appearance. The pores of the skin, the creases in the forehead, the weave of the leather, it's all depicted very starkly. So we'll use brushwork to represent that. We're almost done here. I'm just going to go over the painting with a smaller brush and lay in smaller tiles of paint to give it a more rendered feel, but I want to make sure not to over-render it and lose all that impasto paint I laid on before. I'll be quiet over the rest of the time lapse and I'll join you at the end of the video. And here's the finished painting. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I've never painted a fictional character before, so I was kind of apprehensive going into it, but I ended up having a lot of fun in the end. I really let the impasto paint do its thing, and I gotta say the effect it gives is pretty cool. I've never really gone that kind of overboard with it, but I'm glad I did. So if you're still here with us, Thanks so much for watching. If this got you, I don't know, curious about painting or maybe more inspired to be creative in your life, definitely leave a comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear about it. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to stay up to date on my videos, because I'll be doing a lot of cool art stuff. I'll be releasing videos. I'm hoping like once a week. I'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this painting. Maybe if you want to buy it, you can send me an email. My email will be in the description.